Hello Year 3 and welcome to your next maths lesson. Today we're going to be solving some weight problems. Now often this lesson each week will be our problem solving lesson, and today we're going to solve a problem involving weight because that's what we've looked at this week. So, Mr. Dixon's shop. In my shop I have 6 items. I have a ball which is 10 grams, a rubber which is 2 grams, a pencil which is 5 grams, a car which is 8 grams, a fish which is 10 grams, and a phone which is 5 grams. And what I want you to do is see how many ways can you make 20 grams. Now what I actually would like you to do for today's lesson is actually pause my video in a second and give yourselves 5 minutes to see how many ways you could make 20 grams. Now you could use objects more than once. I've given you an example here. So the first one I've said is we could have 2 balls. A ball is 10 grams. So I could have 2 balls, 10 and 10, that would make 20 grams. So give yourselves 5 minutes to see how many ways you could make 20 grams using the objects in my shop. Let me give you maybe just one more before you go. I could have a fish, which is 10 grams, and then 2 phones, which would make another 10 grams. 10, 15, 20, that would be 20 grams as well. So you've got 5 minutes, pause my video, see how many ways you can make 20 grams using the objects in my shop. Good luck. Welcome back, Year 3. I'm sure you came up with lots and lots of answers. Maybe I'll just go through a few now just to see if you thought of any of those ones, but there were lots you could choose. I could have 10 rubbers. 10 rubbers. I could have 4 pencils. I could have 2 cars, which would make 16, and then 2 rubbers. I could have 4 phones. I could have 2 pencils and 2 phones. There were lots of ways you could do it. So well done for having a go. That is actually very similar to what we're going to do today. The sheet I've provided for you has toy animals on, lots of animals. There are 8 animals on here, and it says how much each animal weighs. And your job is to see if you can find 10 ways to make 600 grams. So it says the weight of each of the animals, and you have to find 10 ways if you can, or as many as you can, as many ways as you can to make 600 grams. Now, as you can see on the sheet, I've given you one example just to start you off. You could have a cow and a duck. 1 cow and 1 duck. 500 add 100 would make 600. So I've written the animals and I've also written the sum that I did to get the answer. Let me just come a bit closer so you can see that. So that's what I'd like you to do for today. See if you can find 10 ways to make 600 grams. And if you want some help adding the numbers, remember you could use column addition to help you. If you complete that and you have a little bit of time left, you could complete your times table Rockstars activity for this week and maybe last week if you haven't done it, because those will still keep being added to your page. So if you have time, you could always complete your times table activity for this week. I look forward to seeing them, Year 3. Well done.